Rappin' with Rappin Rabbit is a good and godly habit, and it's fiddly diddly fun too. I put rhyming words together and they make the stories better. Try to rap back words that I rap you. Okie dokie,
Okie dokie,
howdy do,
howdy do.
now you're rapping,
We're not napping.
rapping songs is what I do.
Can you rhyme 'em?
Every time I'm always ready with a rhyme.
Are they fun?
Yes, everyone will get you every single time.
Rappin' with Rappin Rabbit is a good and godly habit, and it's fiddly diddly fun too.
Toodaloo.
Rappin' Rabbit is a pretty smart hare. He says a prayer anytime, anywhere.
I know that must seem kinda odd, but that's just the way I rap with God. I don't mind getting down on my knees. It's only Jesus I want to please. If there's a problem, day or night, God knows how to make it alright. Play, play, anytime, any day, anywhere, any and every way, okay? Rappin'! Rappin' with the Lord! Rappin'! Rappin' with the Lord!
Sunday school is not the only place you can rap with Jesus face to face.
On the beach, at the amusement park, riding a bike, sleeping in the dark, walking from school, around a skating rink, just about any place you can think. High in a tree, or under the ground, wherever you are is where the Lord will be found. Pray, pray, anytime, any day, anywhere, any and every way, okay?
Rappin'! Rappin' with the Lord! Rappin'! Rappin' with the Lord!
Hello, this is Red.
How to do? This is Rappin Rabbit.
I'm not in right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you. Maybe.
Oh.
When you call on the King of Kings, you never get a recording machine.
It's much better than talking on the phones. You always get through right to the throne. Call on the Father in Jesus' name. You will never, never be the same. After one prayer, the benefit doubles. Rapping with the Lord can keep you out of trouble. Pray, pray, anytime, any day, anywhere, any and every way, okay?
Rappin'! Rappin' with the Lord! 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 Rappin'! Rappin' with the Lord!
I've got a garden out back. I planted carrots, they're my favorite snack. When you grow a garden, there is something you should know. You always reap what you sow.
If you planted tires, would you grow a car?
If you did, it wouldn't get you very far.
If you planted water, would you grow a pretty lake?
Maybe, but you might just start an ocean by mistake.
Well, we certainly have no notion of creating another ocean.
Then you better watch out what you grow.
'Cause you always reap what you sow. If you planted a brick, would you grow a house?
If you did, it wouldn't be fit for man or mouse.
If you planted a light bulb, would you grow the sun?
Maybe, but the light might wake up everyone.
Well, it certainly wouldn't be right to wake up everyone in the night.
Then you better watch out what you grow.
'Cause you always reap what you sow.
the threads would all be made of dirt.
Yuck! If you planted cookies, would you grow a chocolate cake?
Maybe, but the cake would take all spring to bake.
Well, that's too long to wait for a dessert to hit my plate.
Then you better watch out what you grow,
'Cause you always reap what you sow. If you planted a pillow, would you grow a couch?
If you did, you'd sit on ants and stickers.
Ouch! If you planted a blanket, would you grow a bed?
Maybe, but your mattress would be stones instead.
Ooh, well, if the bed was something, we would certainly wake up grumpy.
Then you better watch out what you grow,
'Cause you always reap what you sow. What if we grow love in every garden row?
then you will have more happiness than you can know.
And if we take the seeds of faith and daily care for them,
God will grow in you and you'll be full of Him.
oh, then we will work and pray, faith and love will sprout each day.
And always watch what you grow,
'Cause you always reap what you sow.
I know.
You always reap what you sow. So we will grow love in every garden row, and we will have more happiness than we can know. We will take the seeds of faith and daily care for them, and God will grow in us and we'll be full of Him. We will work and pray, faith and love will sprout each day.
And always watch out what you grow, 'cause you always reap what you sow.
You always reap what you sow.
Mama came to me and she asked me this: "Son, please come and feed the fish." I didn't really want to help Mom out, but then I remembered what love was all about. I love Mama and Mama loves me, so I reconsidered and said happily, I.B.G.T.D.I, Mom. I'll be glad to do it.
I'll be glad to do it.
I.B.G.T.D.I, Mom. I'm gonna hop to it.
I'm gonna hop to it.
I obey the things you say. God says it's the Christian way. I'll be glad to do it, Mom.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
Daddy came to me and he knocked up on the door. "Don't forget to do your chores." I wanted to play and do them another night, but if I did them now, I'd be doing right. I love Daddy and Daddy loves me, so I reconsidered and said happily, I.B.G.T.D.I, Dad. I'll be glad to do it.
I'll be glad to do it.
I.B.G.T.D.I, Dad. I'm gonna hop to it.
I'm gonna hop to it.
I obey the things you say. God says it's the Christian way. I'll be glad to do it, Dad.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
Sister came to me and she politely said, "Would you help me make my bed?" Great, I thought, she thinks I'm her maid. But Christ was a servant and he never complained. I love Sister and Sister loves me, so I reconsidered and said happily, I.B.G.T.D.I, sis. I'll be glad to do it.
I'll be glad to do it.
I.B.G.T.D.I, sis. I'm gonna hop to it.
I'm gonna hop to it.
I obey the things you say. God says it's the Christian way. I'll be glad to do it, sis.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
Brother came to me and he said, "I got a prob. I've got to go to work. Would you take this to Bob?" I thought about saying, "I'm not the postman," but God said, "Help each other all you can." I love Brother and Brother loves me, so I reconsidered and said happily, I.B.G.T. bro. I'm gonna hop to it.
I'm gonna hop to it.
I obey the things you say. God says it's the Christian way. I'll be glad to do it, bro.
I.B.G.T.D.I. I.B.G.T.D.I.
It's so cool.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
I'm no fool.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
The golden rule.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
At home or school.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
At work or play.
I.B.G.T.D.I.
The Christian way. I.B.G.T.D.I. 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 I.B.G.T.D.I.
Good news flash! This just in from your roving reporter, Rappin Rabbit.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Good news from God's holy book. Open up the Bible and see the words. All are inspired, or haven't you heard? Let's take a little spiritual quiz and find out what this good news is.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Good news from God's holy book.
In the beginning, what did God create?
The heavens and the earth, and He made them great. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
That is right, and we've just begun.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Good news from God's holy book.
Why was Solomon such a great king?
He used wisdom in everything. Second book of Chronicles 1, verse 10.
Another example of good news again.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Good news from God's holy book.
What's so good about a life like Job's?
He never cursed God and was blessed twofold. We found it in Job 42, verse 10.
God'll come through if we keep from sin.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Good news from God's holy book.
What did Moses do so well?
With God's help, he led Israel. We found it in the book called Exodus.
Good, now remember what we've discussed.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Good news from God's holy book.
I know news even greater than that. Jesus is alive and he's gonna come back.
Yes, extra, extra, read all about it. The word is true, so don't you ever doubt it.
Extra, extra, take a daily look
At the good news from God's holy book.
I left the last row of carrots uneaten in my garden for another hungry rabbit to eat. I always feel real good when I do what I should and give a hungry hare a crunchy carrot treat. I am happy to be sharing and to know that everywhere I am, I'm always near someone that I can care about. I have something I can spare, and God has made me quite aware that I should share what I have got without a single doubt.
What God has given me, I will gladly give to you. A nickel if you need it, or a friendly howdy-do. Not a care in the world, not a thing do I lack. God has given me so much, I want to give some back.
Our neighbor Mrs. Hassenpfeffer has a house full of kids, so I brought them all a lollipop to lick. It It was fun to do a favor that she didn't have to pay for, and it made her 40 children happy quick. I am happy to be sharing and to know that everywhere I am, I'm always near someone that I can care about. I have something I can spare, and God has made me quite aware that I should share what I have got without a single doubt.
What God has given me, I will gladly give to you. A nickel if you need it, or a friendly howdy-do. Not a care in the world, not a thing do I lack. God has given me so much, I want to give some back.
On my way to Sunday school, I passed a friend who needed help. He was riding on his bike but got a flat. I took the time to help him out. He said, "What's Sunday school about?" And now he goes to church with me. Imagine that. Oh, I am happy to be sharing and to know that everywhere I am, I'm always near someone that I can care about. I have something I can spare, and God has made me quite aware that I should share what I have got without a single doubt.
What God has given me, I will gladly give to you. A nickel if you need it, or a friendly howdy-do. Not a care in the world, not a thing do I lack. God has given me so much, I want to give some back.
I was hopping down the road on a Friday after school when I came upon a fella who fell down. I took him to the doctor's home and he repaired his funny bone, and now he giggles every time he hops around. Oh, I am happy to be sharing and to know that everywhere I am, I'm always near someone that I can care about. I have something I can spare, and God has made me quite aware that I should share what I have got without a single doubt.
What God has given me, I will gladly give to you. A nickel if you need it, or a friendly howdy-do. Not a care in the world, not a thing do I lack. God has given me so much, I want to give some back.
What God has given me, I will gladly give to you.
A nickel if you need it, or a friendly howdy-do.
Not a care in the world, not a thing do I lack.
God has given me so much, I want to give some back. God has given me so much, I want to give some back.
Toodaloo! Howdy do! Of all of the stories that I know, few are as mighty as the Jericho Blow. I read all about it in Joshua 6. The Jericho Blow was more than a trick. There was a city surrounded by a wall. No one came in or out at all. The people who lived inside were wicked. God said, "This is how you're gonna lick it. Make 7 trumpets from the horns of rams. Get 7 priests and tell them all to jam. Blow those horns and march around the wall. And on the 7th day I'm gonna make the wall fall. Tell all the men to get in the act too, but don't say a word until I tell you. Bring along the Ark of the Covenant, so Jericho will know that we're heaven sent. And blow your trumpets,
Blow,
your ram horn trumpets,
blow,
your trumpets,
march, march around the wall. Blow,
your trumpets,
blow,
your ram horn trumpets,
blow.
your trumpets.
Soon you're gonna see Jericho fall.
Now what would you think if you were in Jericho and all of these people were marching around your city? So you think, boy, these people don't know that you can't win a war with just the horns blow. But the people inside didn't know about the power of the faith the marchers hadn't got this hour, and that's the real secret to their success. They believed God, and for that they were blessed. So blow your trumpets,
Blow,
your ram horn trumpets,
blow,
your trumpets,
march, march around the wall. Blow,
your trumpets,
blow,
your ram horn trumpets,
blow.
your trumpets.
Soon you're gonna see Jericho fall.
On the first day, they marched around the city. Just one time and they blew their horns. On the second day they marched around the city. Just one time and they blew their horns. On the third day they marched around the city. Just one time and they blew their horns. On the fourth day they marched around the city. Just one time and they blew their horns. On the fifth day they marched around the city. Just one time and they blew their horns. On the sixth day they marched around the city. Just one time and they blew their horns. On the seventh day they got up really early. They marched around the city 7 whole times. Then Joshua said to everybody, shout, and the noise they made knocked every wall out. Oh, the power of God made quite a big show, and in history it's known as the Jericho Blow. Blow! Your trumpet, blow! Your ram horn trumpet, blow! Your trumpet, march, march around the wall, blow! Your trumpet, blow! Your ram horn trumpet, blow! Your trumpet, watch God make Jericho fall! I've got an S-E-C-R-E-T. It's a secret just for you. I will S-P-E-L-L it, spell it out for Y-O-U. C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me. F-R-I-E-N-D. He's a friend like none can be. P-L-O-V-E-S me. And his love makes me happy. C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me.
I know what you S-A-I-D, you said an F-A-C-T fact. It's not an S-C-C-R-E-T-T-E-L-L, tell it in rap. C-H-R-I-S-T.
Christ means all the world to me.
F-R-I-E-N-D.
He's a friend like none can be.
P-L-O-V-E-S me.
And his love makes me happy.
C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me.
Jesus is the K-I-N-G, King of all you S-E-E. See the B-I-B-L-E, the Bible says he loves M-E.
C-H-R-I-S-T.
Christ means all the world to me.
F-R-I-E-N-D.
He's a friend like none can be.
P-L-O-V-E-S me.
And his love makes me happy.
C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me.
I've got a S-E-C-R-E-T. It's a secret just for you. I will S-P-E-L-L it, spell it out for Y-O-U.
C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me. F-R-I-E-N-D.
He's a friend like none can be. P-L-O-V-E-S me. And his love makes me happy.
C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me. C-H-R-I-S-T.
Christ means all the world to me.
F-R-I-E-N-D.
He's a friend like none can be. P-L-O-V-E-S me. And his love makes me happy. C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me. C-H-R-I-S-T. Christ means all the world to me. F-R-I. Alone underneath an apple tree, but someone else is here and he's watching out for me. His name is Jesus, he's such a special friend that 100 years from now I will still be loving him. He knows.
He knows.
Every hair up on my head. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm sleeping in my bed. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm happy or I'm sad.
I know he knows. I know that when he's with me, I am glad.
I do what Mama says, it pleases Jesus so. When I obey my daddy, I can feel God's spirit grow. It's doing things I know are right and not doing wrong that shows to everyone that when I walk, he comes along. He knows.
He knows.
Every hair up on my head. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm sleeping in my bed. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm happy or I'm sad.
I know he knows. I know that when he's with me, I am glad.
So dark and sometimes I just get scared. Then I remember Jesus and I know he's right there to chase away the scary things and be a shining light. All I have to do is pray and he makes everything alright. He knows.
He knows.
Every hair up on my head. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm sleeping in my bed. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm happy or I'm sad.
I know he knows. I know that when he's with me, I am glad.
Is where I worshiped him to hear what he went through. It wasn't easy doing all the things he had to do, but he's the Son of God who came to earth to be a man. And he's my special friend who knows my heart and understands. He knows.
He knows.
Every hair up on my head. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm sleeping in my bed. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm happy or I'm sad.
I know he knows. I know that when he's with me, I am glad.
He knows.
He knows.
Every hair up on my head. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm sleeping in my bed. He knows.
He knows.
When I'm happy or I'm sad.
I know he knows. I know that when he's with me, I am glad.
I know he knows. I know that when he's with me, I am glad.
I know he knows. I know that when he's with me, I am glad.
The books of the Bible are split into two testaments, the Old and New. In the OT there are 39 books. What are their names? Let's take a look. The book of the law starts with Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus, Numbers and Deuteronomy. Next are the books of history, Joshua, Judges, then you got Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, full of God's truth. Next is the 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, telling about things. Ezra, Nehemiah come up next. Esther is the historical text. Job is the first book of poetry, followed by Psalms and Proverbs. See, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon. We're over halfway through all of them. The prophets in the major league: Isaiah, Jeremiah, which you believe, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, all have tales to tell. The minor prophets are a little less famous. There's Hosea, Joel, and Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, and Habakkuk, funny name, huh? Zephaniah and Haggai, Zechariah and Malachi. Check them all out and see if you can. Start at Genesis and say them all again. The books of the law start with Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus, Numbers and Deuteronomy. Next are the books of history, Joshua, Judges, then you've got Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, full of God's truth. Next is the 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, telling about things. Ezra, Nehemiah come up next. Esther is the historical text. Job is the first book of poetry, followed by Psalms and Proverbs. See, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon. Half the fun is getting through all of them. Next are the prophets in the major league: Isaiah, Jeremiah, which you believe, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, all have tales to tell. The minor prophets are a little less famous. There's Hosea, Joel, and Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, and Habakkuk, funny name. Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. The books of the Bible are split into two testaments, the Old and New. In the OT there are 39 books. Remember their names and you'll be hooked. On the OT, the Old Testament prophecy, Christ is coming. The OT, read it again and again. The OT, the OT, the Old Testament prophecy, Christ is coming. The OT, read it again and again. The OT, the OT, the Old Testament prophecy, Christ is coming. The OT, read it again. Jamming in my jammies, slipping in my slippers. Gotta go to bed, but not just yet. Mama, take a minute, rock me in your lap, and rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Boom, boom, a-ling-a-lang, boom-a-ling-along. Tell me a Bible story, sing me a song. Boom, boom, a clap, pop, crackle, snap. Rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Tell me about Moses splitting up the sea, walking where the fishes swim, just as dry as he could be. Mama, take a minute, plop me in your lap, and rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Boom, boom, a-ling-a-lang, boom-a-ling-along. Tell me a Bible story, sing me a song. Boom, boom, a clap, pop, crackle, snap. Rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Tell me about Joseph and his many-colored coat. He bragged to all his brothers, and it really got their goat. Mama, take a minute, rock me in your lap, and rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Boom, boom, a-ling-a-lang, boom-a-ling-along. Tell me a Bible story, sing me a song. Boom, boom, a clap, pop, crackle, snap. Rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Tell me about Samson and his long, long hair. Delilah cut it off, and his strength wasn't there. Mama, take a minute, plop me in your lap, and rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Boom, boom, a-ling-a-lang, boom-a-ling-along. Tell me a Bible story, sing me a song. Boom, boom, a clap, pop, crackle, snap. Rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Tell me about Jesus and the gospel call, the greatest story ever told, my favorite of all. Mama, take a minute, lock me in your lap, and rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Boom, boom, a-ling-a-lang, boom-a-ling-along. Tell me a Bible story, sing me a song. Boom, boom, a clap, pop, crackle, snap. Rock me in your arms to the rhythm of a rap. Toodaloo!